Good stuff.
What up, Jones?
How's it going, man?
How you feeling, man?
Well, game 5. Fucking didn't want to be here, but figured we'd close it out at home. That's not so bad.
Well, cheers. Let's spark up what we got because this is, of course, halftime. And today's the first time we're ever doing a double feature. Doing a little
extended feature. Extended double
Are
feature,
we doing the whole time or are we doing pregame and then a halftime?
I'm down for whatever. Pregame, halftime,
do a pregame and halftime. Then we can get
we're already here pregame.
Oh, exactly. So let's start this pregame. If you are in here with us, just make sure that you tell us what you're smoking on. Give us a like and what your thoughts are on the game tonight. We are about to spark off on a Sluggers. The infused joints, and make sure you check out on my YouTube Shag Wellens Way. Where I got to interview Sluggers. So I got to interview Sarah and Gabe from them. They're fantastic.
I wish I had a horchata right now. That sounds pretty good.
Or Guinness will do.
Guinness will be all right, but now I'm wishing I just had a horchata.
Damn it. Well, let's smoke a horchata. So,
fucking hell, this thing is huge.
Yep. And while he gets that ready, so it is game 5. It is back in Denver tonight at 7 p.m. or it'd be 8 p.m. there. 3-1 in the series though, and they've led in all 4 games, and then we came back in 3 of those and won it. They did win back home. I honestly thought they were going to win game 3, not game 4. I thought it was, if they were going to win one, it was going to be game 3. And so after it was game 3, then I was very confident it was going to be a sweep, and I was wrong. But they played aggressive. They played amazingly. LeBron and AD. They had fantastic games last.
Well, fuck. I mean, they were able to keep the lead this time.
Yep.
And it's hard to beat a team 12 times in a row. It's really hard. It's tough.
12 is hard.
Yeah.
Yep. So you know what? Good for them. It's 11-1 now. It's 11-1. So, and the series is 3-1. You're not getting swept. It'll be a gentleman's sweep. So cheers to the gentleman. To the gentleman.
There you go.
But I love that. But tonight Jamal Murray is injured, but he is playing.
He is?
Yep. Yeah, it is official. Yeah. He is playing. So I think we're gonna crush them tonight. It could be confident.
I hope you're right, dude.
I think we've been playing games too much. I think Michael Porter is called out. He even called out the team. He's like, yo, like people just aren't trying as much as we know because they have beaten them 11 straight. So like it's kind of like
he did say that.
He was just saying
I didn't see that.
I forget what the exact quotes were. It wasn't saying that, but it was just saying like you could tell that he was the one that was bringing in the shots and making the shots, training them and stuff. And guys were just a little.
He had like 28 or 29 last game.
He's been absolutely killing it this whole series. I've loved what he's been doing, especially with dealing with all the stuff he's been dealing with his brothers. But
it's cool to see the smoke sheen come through the little
smoke
sheet with the light.
I like it. God is blessing our show.
Yeah, right. We're down here right on the bay, man. This is the best spot to fucking have this.
Probably,
that's gonna be brutal.
Boom, just real quick. You get one. All right. Ooh. But what do you think's gonna happen? Who do you think's gonna be your player of the night? Who do you think's gonna really perform on either end?
I don't know. I think we need a good, solid KCP game again. He tends to spark those leads, I think, or spark those little runs that you need to stay in the game. And but I think our bench needs to show up more, man. I think we've been down the whole series to their bench, but CB should come in and just fucking go all the hell out.
I think it's gonna be CB. I think Payne Watson's gonna have one of his games this playoffs. I think he's gonna have a game where he just goes off, not just scoring, but also like blocks. I mean, especially his defense. But I think tonight is a CB game. I think Christian Brown is going to have
Christian.
It's spelled Braun, yeah, but it's Brown Town. It's Brown Town. It's Brown Town tonight. My prediction is that Brown is going to have 13 points, 4 rebounds, 2 blocks and 2 steals. But like his points are gonna be some like he's gonna have like either an and one. He's gonna have an and one. And I don't know if it's going to be like a crazy kind of like putback layup, or he's going to slam it on somebody.
Fast break or something, man.
Like, dude, he slammed it on Gobert. And I feel like he's just ready. You know, it's crazy. He's just going to see a cute girl and do it. Like, last year when he saw Shakira versus the Lakers, he saw her on the sideline and he was like, boom, went prime Kawhi. Like,
oh, man. Did you see that fucking Clippers game yesterday?
oh, dude, they almost blew it. They blew a 31-point lead.
So close.
They actually did take the lead for 1 point.
Yeah, they did blow the lead. They did blow it. It was a successful.
But then Clippers kept on. And power to you guys. And dude, that shot from Kawhi, or not Kawhi, sorry, Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
Went up, was getting pressed, still somehow in air while getting slammed down, just freaking pushes it up.
Yeah, he was. What was funny too is that he had 0 points when they were down 31, and then it was just like he kicked it in the gear and went to another level.
Almost 40?
Yeah, I think he had 38 or something.
Yeah, Jesus,
crazy.
So tonight, what do you think the script's going to be? Nuggets, Lakers. How do you feel the script's going to go?
Are we doing score predictions or what?
Score predictions or the flow of the game. Anything you want to shout out? Things you think's going to happen?
I think the Nuggets have to come out and fucking play, man, because the Lakers aren't going to go away. Malone said it at that post-conference or post-game press conference. It was just like, we better show the fuck up because they're not going to – that team's not just going to roll over, you know?
Yeah.
Especially with – I mean, I don't know. LBJ is just dangerous in the playoffs. And
they're going to try to target Murray a lot with his injury and stuff.
Yeah, they should.
Doubtful, they're going to target Murray. So –
they should, even if he wasn't injured. Fucking, he's not really that good of a defender.
I think on offense they're going to double team him a lot more instead of Jokic. They're going to try to double Murray.
Well, I guess I kind of hope they do that because then Jokic will carve their fucking ass up. But Jokic may. That was another thing we may actually have to say. Is Jokic may have to have 40 points. Yeah. We're gonna have to say something about your pups again, dude. These are the real stars. They should be the stars of the show. That's how we're going to get good views, man.
Yeah. Look at her. Here, I'll bring her up. Scooby.
Oh, man. We need a Scooby Vision. Oh, here we go. I got Scooby Vision right here.
Yeah, there you go. We'll add them a part of the reels. So that's why you got to check out our shorts that we're going to be coming out with, our Instagram reels, things like that. I think... Who do you think is going to have more points or have a bigger, not more points because that's usually MPJ, but between AG and Michael Porter Jr., who do you think is going to have a bigger impact on the game today?
AG or MPJ? I don't know.
Because AG had his game or the other game.
Yeah, definitely.
Like 20.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think if we're gonna. I hope it's both. Honestly, they both have 15 or something like that, you know. Or fuck, I fucked this up.
The other day we had all 4 starters or 4 of the starters get 20 points.
Yeah,
it was insane. 4 starters, 20 points.
Yeah, something like that should. I mean, I think if KCP has a good game and just gets like a good solid 15, or if AG gets a solid, 10, 15,
I think he double
to beat when we actually. Run the game plan.
Yeah. If Holiday can just make 2 more shots, he made 1 the last game. So if he can make 1 or 2 more,
Holiday, yeah, he may have to play more now, right? Yeah, with Murray being fucking back on the injuries side there.
Speaking of injuries, did you see what happened in the Celtics game?
No, I heard our cat said that
non-contact injury.
So he just like came down wrong on a foot.
Yeah, it was like I think he said screen, and they stepped off of it, and it was after that. He just stepped in. It was a calf. Everybody thought it was the ankle, but the more reports are coming out as a calf, and he missed 7 games earlier this year because of the calf injury.
You know, the calf industry, it's
know.
tough, you know, fucking hell. It's especially nowadays,
See,
you know.
you only have a couple years because then they're cows and they're not cows anymore. So then you're red fucks.
But what was his big injury? Didn't he have a lower leg injury before too? Like,
he missed 7 games.
well, no, I mean like his big
his
injury
big
that he was
injury
like, was it his knee
I
or
think
was
it
it?
was like a knee or something like that. So he's had lower leg because he's a big guy, but he's not a big guy. So like he's a very like thin kind of like Kevin Durant and stuff. So
What do you see?
but a lot of pressure on the knees. But I wish him luck. If it's best case scenario, they said he wouldn't miss 7 games if it was the playoffs, and that was just to be more precautious. And so, best case scenario, they still win tonight, which last I check real quick, but they were up. So they were up big. They were up like 20 points, and then they're still up 16 even after he left. So last we see, yeah, the Heat are up still, or the Celtics are up 14 with a minute left. So Celtics win. That will put the series at 3-1. And so if they can just win one game without him, then they get a little bit of a rest, can get him back, and maybe miss one game in the next series. So that'd be a 2-game max. Like I see, if it's just only the cash strain, like before.
Who do you think is going to come out of the East then? If the Celtics are
I
down, I
think
mean,
it's-
Porzingis, I think it's still the Celtics,
I think
right?
it's the Celtics because Bucks don't have Giannis yet, or even with him playing like a little bit, he's coming back from injury. So the Bucks were a big threat, but I think it's easily the Celtics because the Knicks. I do like the Knicks.
It would be cool if it was the Knicks.
Jalen Brunson. Oh my God! Think about the storyline too. Carmelo would have to come back.
Ooh, that would
And
be
it
a
would
good
be
one.
birth
Yeah,
as
if it
him.
was
You want
nuts.
to talk about respect or anything like that? We would hate Carmelo after that. It would never be a return after that. If he sat on the Knicks side instead of us, never again would he be allowed in Denver. It would finally be the nail on the coffin of that fucking.
What do you mean if he said he's going to? He's
going
fucking
to,
in Madison
exactly.
Square Garden right now. Fucking...
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. It would be so great to finally put the nail on the coffin and be like, he's a
I like Melo. I don't know, dude. I always love Melo, but yeah, I the way he left obviously sucks, but fucking
mad
he
respect.
did a
though.
lot
He
for the
put it- he
Denver
put us
for the
on.
Denver
He put us
franchise.
on.
Yeah.
No, so like it's things like that. It's just the way he talks about it after. He's like, oh, like blah blah. And I'm just like, well, you never came to any of the games ever after. You're always at the mass, and you never tried to do anything. And then the year we go to the playoffs, all of a sudden they want to bring up Melo and have him have conversations about it. And it's like, dude, you're not a part of our.
Yeah,
That was the only thing.
I see both of them.
That was the only thing. Like, I mad respect to him. I still appreciate everything. Plus, also, I wasn't the biggest basketball fan during that time. It was more the last 7-8 years.
I still remember when he got busted for he gave the backpack to his friend, and his friend took the blame for having bud in his at the party.
But
So he's like, just that was one of the first times I learned, like as a young kid, that that was a thing, like at the professional level, that like you kept like buddies understood, like if that was the case, like you fucking like give me that shit, like you don't have that, like, and get the fuck out of here, that was
also we
one of the first
have
times I learned
Nuggets Gene guy without Melo. Wasn't that during that time?
Nuggets Gene guy,
the dude with the like crazy Nuggets drip, the yellow drip and the jeans, and then Dev from DMVR last year.
I don't know, dude.
I'll have to show you that video, man. It's a guy in a gas station, and he's just got full yellow shirt, like with the Nuggets emblem. He's got the Nuggets hat. He's got like those low rider baggy jeans, like those old school jeans.
The Jinkos,
with the freaking Nuggets patch right on the ass and everything.
We should get some of those, dude.
Yo, in the gas station, and then Dev.
We should get that guy on this podcast.
Dude, I'd be down.
Dev, he would definitely come on. There's no way he wouldn't if we could find out who he was.
Dev from DMVR dressed like him for like one of the games last year versus the Lakers, and it was just a crazy hit.
Somebody write that down.
Yeah, right. Get in touch with that Jeans guy.
Yeah, we want the Jeans guy on high at halftime, and I want a pair of those damn Jinkos. I'm gonna make them myself.
So
that's a camera order.
Game is about to start. So we are gonna sign off right now or soon, and then we are going to be back on right at halftime. So What's your prediction? Score
Is
prediction?
the game about to start already?
So
Holy
2
shit!
minutes.
Is it 7?
7. So really, it's gonna be like
Ooh.
7:15 because they
This
never
is
ever start.
this Sluggers company knows what the fuck they're doing.
Right?
Holy
It's
shit.
smooth.
It's it's real nice, and
It's
for how big it is too. It's like there's no run at all.
Yeah.
Like it's all just fucking.
And we've been running it the whole episode from when we started. So I mean, only like 15.
Has it only
15,
been
20 minutes.
15, 20 minutes, really?
Yeah. We started about 6:40ish.
Feels like
Yeah,
time
like-
goes fucking slower or faster. I don't know which one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this one we should just like we should try to reach out to them and like just pitch our show to them and be like, you want to sponsor our shit? And
Oh, yeah.
Sluggers is kind of a sports name even too, you know, fucking
absolutely.
Louisville Sluggers.
I'm trying to get them.
That's what this fucking
Yeah,
is.
so
Big old fucking bat.
I've pitched to them or not pitched to them, but told like their sales reps, I was like, they should get involved with the Savannah Banana League.
Oh,
You know them, right? Wouldn't that be good? And then do
That's a good
baseball
idea.
player cards in their packs. So you do their base like the Savannah Banana like baseball players in there.
I love that idea, dude.
Like, dude, that shit's so interesting. Like, I've never been to a game, but like, I'm not a big baseball fan, but that thing it's so much fun. And like, they're trying to fill
Yeah,
stadiums.
it's like the Globetrotters for baseball. It's great.
I've seen Globetrotters once at Venice.
Yeah, I
It's
did.
just like a little thing.
I went to a couple times as a kid. Yeah,
Yeah.
they used to come to one of the stadiums that was close to my city when I was growing up.
All right. So final score prediction, so we can get to the game.
Fuck, dude. The other games have been all pretty low scoring as far
Yeah.
as like, creeping over 100. So I'm gonna say 102-88 Nuggets.
Okay. Damn. I'm gonna say 115-101 Nuggets.
The Lakers have been fucking on fire for the first fucking like 4 games of this. This has been
And they
some
still
bullshit.
haven't scored much, though. If you look at the
So
actual
I'm like,
score
there's no
itself,
way that
they've
keep
been
this
on
shit up for
fire,
5
and the
games.
score
Like,
they were
what the
still
hell?
under like 2 of them, or like close under 100. Like the
I mean,
scores have
you
not
have
been
to kind
high
of give it to
scoring.
them. We've had to fucking fight this whole goddamn series. It's been some bullshit.
Absolutely.
So it hasn't. Even if we did sweep them, it would be like.
Another
Even though
big
how
sweep.
much I hate that fucking like moral victory bullshit that they were all saying last year, that was like, yeah, but those were good losses, and it's like, okay, I guess like I get what you're saying, but I mean that's some
So-
bullshit. That's a cop out, fucking.
No, they're all our games have been close against them.
Yeah, but exactly. So you kind of have to, the Homer fan in me doesn't ever want to admit that, but
But also,
kind of have to be
with it
really
being
realistic.
11-1, do you think they were very close? I think the first ones were very close because they had to really, really try everything. I think some of the other ones were close because they we don't have to put all of our fourth effort until not all of them,
Yeah,
but I think there was 1 or 2 games that
No,
were
that's
like,
definitely-
we don't have to try as hard because we're saving our energy for the next series.
I don't think you're wrong. Yeah, I think Jokic definitely does that. He's fucking Larry Bird with that. He really
does that
can
in
just kind
every
of turn it
game.
on.
And that's what people are talking about. They're like,
whenever
oh,
he
Winston
wants
Clutch.
to.
It's he'll play your pace, your pace, your pace, and then you'll see him in the fourth quarter, and he'll run past LeBron.
He's just learning what you're
AD,
doing for that
Austin
game.
Reeves, and by all of them, be like, boom, score.
Because the NBA, they have every game they have a different game plan to a certain extent. They try to have some type of base. It feels like across a series, but it feels like there are different things that they throw into different games and have different things like we're going to save this for game 4 and game 5, and
Yeah.
it feels like Yoke just like is studying you for the first half. He's like a fucking velociraptor.
And
Fuck,
just we'll touch
himself is a full squad of raptors.
we'll touch on it at halftime, but the knowledge and the understanding of the game is also why I'm so excited about the Broncos' number 1 pick, or their 12th overall pick, Bo Nix, their quarterback. I'm starting to get more and more.
I saw
excited.
that guy. Yeah, he was.
His
I
understanding of the game is crazy.
where did he came out of Oregon,
Oregon.
right?
I think that's probably why I didn't want him so much, is because we're Colorado, CU, they beat
True.
us pretty bad. Like
Oregon's always fucking
Like,
cool though.
yeah.
When we were growing up, that was always
No,
like the first
their
team that.
uniforms are the coolest shit.
Yeah, well, because Nike's right there,
Yeah.
so they were always the coolest team to have shit from for when I was when we were in middle school and high school and shit, So.
And the last thing I'll say, and then we'll sign off, is one thing I've heard from him is a
Good run to
bad
this
thing.
point.
A bad thing about him is he goes through his progressions too fast.
Mm.
And so he doesn't give his receivers he doesn't give it enough time to get open or whatever. But like most of every quarterback coming in from college is like they go through the progressions too slow. So all we do have to do is just slow him down a little
Who do
bit.
you think the Broncos should have taken instead of him? Because it sounded like people were like, "Oh, they could have gotten him in the second round. Why the fuck did they take him?"
No. So I'm glad they took him. I wanted Michael Penix,
Right.
but he went to Falcons. But I think
Right.
at
That was
first
a surprise.
I
too,
wanted
right?
us to
Yeah.
trade back and everything, but we had the Raiders right behind us. We had the Saints that could have moved up. Like we've always said, if you know your guy, you like your guy, take your guy.
Mm.
And if Bo Nix even becomes if he becomes Alex Smith, I'm happy. Like I'm happy. Like I just want some good football again.
Yeah.
You know, give us a shot. Like that's all I want.
Yeah, I mean, Peyton seemed excited about him, so it seems like that's a good sign. Or Peyton seems like
Yeah.
a good salesman too, so he may just be,
But he's never
But-
drafted a quarterback in the first round. So, but he's also
Oh,
never
is that
had
right?
two.
Hmm.
He's had Drew Brees for a while, so he
That's
never
true.
really
Yeah,
had
he had
two,
one of the
so-
all-time great fucking
So-
quarterbacks.
But he's smart. That's the thing. He went
All
with he
time.
went with the smart and the accurate quarterback. Bo Nix is the most accurate quarterback in his college history. So
Really, is that true?
now
Holy shit!
yeah. Now most of his stuff is just screens.
What was he
and,
throwing, like
3-inch
80%?
slants, 78%.
Holy shit!
Yeah. So like most of it's short, but he's the most accurate. Like it was insane. Like even his deeps
I
were pretty
mean,
accurate, but like it's
yeah.
it's mostly Saints. But like I'll take that. You give it to Marvin Mims, Troy Franklin, Cortland Sutton. You give it to those guys. Let them make the plays. Fine.
Just let him
That's
throw
what Russell
mostly
Wilson
slants in the
didn't do.
NFL. Why wouldn't that work in
Yeah.
the NFL?
Exactly. Why not?
Interesting take from me, a guy who knows nothing. Fucking, there you go.
All right. We will catch you at halftime of the game. And go Nuggets.
Go Nuggets.
Enjoy your elevated takes at high halftime.
Go Nuggets.